Streamlining is a fundamental aspect of competent scuba diving grounded in hydrodynamic efficiency, safety, and environmental stewardship. By minimizing drag through proper body positioning and streamlined equipment configurations, divers reduce energy expenditure, conserve breathing gas, and enhance stability and control underwater. This not only decreases fatigue and the physiological risks associated with excessive effort, but also lowers the likelihood of entanglement with underwater structures and accidental damage to fragile marine ecosystems. Ultimately, streamlining embodies the synthesis of performance, security, and ecological responsibility, enabling divers to move with precision and minimal environmental impact. Let's take a closer look at how we can streamline all the components of our gear for a more efficient setup. In the Hogarthian regulator configuration, the primary hose is typically 210 centimeters in length, a specification that enables optimal routing along the diver's body, maintaining a streamlined profile and minimizing drag. The correct routing for a long hose begins at the first stage from where it passes beneath the diver's right arm, crosses the chest, loops over the back of the neck, and emerges over the right shoulder. It is important to note that the hose should not be routed under the left arm and should under no circumstances be wrapped fully around the neck. If done correctly, this arrangement ensures not only that the hoses are properly streamlined, but also that the regulator is always deployed from the right side, maintaining consistency and efficiency in both routine use and emergency situations. Divers typically employ two primary retention methods: waist strap retention, in which the excess hose is simply tucked beneath the waist strap for a minimalist and secure solution, or canister retention, where the hose is routed beneath a light canister or cutting tool sheath to minimize exposure and reduce the risk of entanglement. The hose of the backup, commonly referred to as the necklace regulator, should be of an appropriate length, neither so long that it forms a large loop over the diver's shoulder, nor so short that it restricts full head rotation to the left. An effective method for determining the appropriate hose length for a diver's necklace regulator is to place the second stage in the mouth and rotate the head fully to the left. If an excessive amount of slack remains over the right shoulder, the hose is too long. Conversely, if the hose restricts the head's range of motion to the left, it is too short. This applies to both single and double back mount configurations, and although not shown in the video, the same method can be used to determine the short hose length when diving in side mount. Regardless of the hose routing, the method remains consistent across all configurations. Depending on the type of dive, backup lights may be stored in pockets or pouches. For a more accessible and secure solution, they can be attached to the shoulder D-rings with bolt snaps and secured to the shoulder webbing using rubber retainers to prevent them from dangling. Light canisters should be secured to the right side of the waist webbing, with the cable crossing the body and the light mounted on the left hand. The cable must always pass beneath the long hose to ensure the hose remains unobstructed and free from any constraints, allowing for easy and immediate deployment in the event of an out-of-gas scenario, ensuring a controlled and safe resolution to the emergency. One of the most critical elements of effective scuba gear streamlining is the proper storage of accessories. It is common to observe divers attaching a variety of items, such as DSMBs, torches, slates, cameras, and other objects directly to their BCDs. This practice not only creates an unprofessional and disorganized appearance, but also significantly increases the risk of entanglement, adds unnecessary hydrodynamic drag, and poses a potential threat to the surrounding environment. By utilizing pockets, divers can securely stow all additional equipment, thereby minimizing drag, reducing entanglement hazards, and lessening environmental impact in a single efficient solution. Most exposure suits are designed with integrated pockets, and for those without, a range of add-on options such as pocket-equipped shorts are readily available to enhance gear management and streamline the diver's profile. If all other options are exhausted, a side mount pouch remains a viable alternative. With a minor modification to the backplate, it can even be used in a back mount configuration and securely accommodate all additional gear. We will explore various pouch attachment options in one of our upcoming videos. The use of wet notes and slates is highly encouraged, as they are essential tools for underwater data recording, navigation, and communication, especially during complex dives. However, divers should avoid using large slates that hang loosely from their equipment. Such slates increase drag, pose entanglement risks, and may damage the environment. It's important to choose compact, efficient options. A wet note, for example, can be easily stowed in a pocket for convenient access and offers multiple pages, making it useful for recording extended data over several dives. Alternatively, a wrist slate provides quick access during a dive, positioned next to the dive computer or compass. With typically 3 flippable pages, it offers a practical balance of accessibility and space for writing. If divers find it necessary to clip items to their gear, such as when they carry larger or more items than those that can fit in their pockets or pouches, the optimal choice would be the D-ring located at the rear of the crotch strap. Items clipped there will rest beneath the cylinder or hang slightly between the diver's legs, minimizing impact on streamlining, while also reducing the risk of entanglement or environmental hazards. All cutting tools should be positioned in accessible locations, allowing the diver to reach them with either hand. While many divers carry multiple cutting tools for this purpose, we advise against carrying more than two, as excessive attachments to the harness can lead to overcrowding or hinder mobility. Neoprene hoods primarily serve the purpose of thermal protection, particularly in cold water. However, it is advisable for all divers with long hair to wear a hood, even when diving in warmer conditions. Long hair, if left uncontained, can pose a significant entanglement hazard, potentially interfering with the diver's safety and mobility. Additionally, hair can obstruct the diver's field of vision, thereby diminishing their situational awareness. For these reasons, using a hood remains an important precautionary measure, regardless of water temperature. Thanks for watching and hope you learned something. Consider subscribing to Flow State Divers to become part of the community of conscious divers and to get notified on our upcoming content.